Okay, so now we're going to go into the steps for the 3-point turn. Anytime that the student wants to pull over to the right, the command is always down here. At the first tree, any place that the student wants, please pull over safely and demonstrate a 3-point turn using the road space only. This is exactly what examiners are supposed to say to the students. Any one of these pages that you see the orange box will have the command that's needed for you to teach. Okay? And anytime you pull over, it should be mirror signal blind spot before pulling over, and you would stop 30 centimeters. And I already talked about the 30 centimeters with the middle of the car line up with the curb where the grass and the curb meets.
Yeah.
That will be approximately 30 centimeters. Then the car must come to a full stop, and you don't want the cars just to slow down and start turning right away, which was what most people do. We want to stop because we want to observe whether there's cars that's in the oncoming direction or in the following direction. If there is, we do not start. Within 150 meters, there should be no curve, no hill, no railroad crossing, and visibility should be within this distance clear. So for example, far up ahead there's a curve, we could still see very well. So approximately 3 to 4 lampposts in distance, if we could see it clearly, we should be able to go. Right? But anytime there is a car coming, do not start. Once it's been determined that it's safe, mirror signal left, blind spot to the left, and roll and steer. Now, roll and steer means the car will let go of the brakes and go halfway off the brakes, not entirely off. Unless it's a hill, otherwise you don't let it off entirely or give it a little bit of gas. Only in that situation where there's a hill. Most cases you don't need that. When you steer, it's hand over hand steering all the way to left until the car gets to a 90-degree angle approximately. Now, how do you know it's 90 degrees? Your left side mirror underneath is the curb. If you see that curb on the other side, you need to stop. You need both mirrors approximately seeing the curb. That should be good. You would put the car at a stop when it's 90 degrees, put the car in reverse, signal to the right, and observe whether it's clear or not, and need to roll and steer. Now, while backing up, just like on the first lesson, you need to teach your students, look at the left blind spot, right blind spot, left blind spot, right blind spot. That's what scan around means. The car will back up, back up, back up, back up. Now, when do you stop? This is the critical part. And that is when the steering wheel passes half of the road. This is half. The steering wheel is here, it's past half, you could stop. How do you know it's half? This is half. This is the steering wheel, it goes passes. Okay, easy enough?
Yep.
Then you put the car in drive, signal to left, scan around to see that it's safe, roll and steer. Now this is the part that I know a lot of drivers will make a mistake. How much do you steer? This is 1 hand over hand. This is 2 hand over hand. I need 3 hand over hand. If I go 4 hand over hand, which is all the way to the left, it's too much. You're going to have the car go into the oncoming direction. So 3 hand over hand is good to start from here to here in most cases.
Okay.
Is that clear enough?
Yep.
Okay, so let's try this. So I'd like you to start the car. Okay, yeah. And put the car in drive, yeah. Still, we're gonna go straight for a bit. Mirror, signal, blind spot. Okay, so just a little bit further down, right after the white car where that tree is, let's pull over to the right. Mirror, signal, blind spot, 30 centimeters to the curb, and stop. Yield to cars. Any cars within 3 lampposts in front or behind?
Nope.
No. Mirror, signal left, blind spot to the left, roll and steer all the way left. Let go of the brakes only a little, all the way to left, all the way, as far as you can go. And get ready to stop. Do you see the curb?
Yep.
Go a little bit more, and that's it. Put the car in reverse, signal to the right, scan around. Any cars?
Nope.
No. Roll and steer while looking at left blind spot, right blind spot. Keep steering. Right, left blind spot, right blind spot, left blind spot, right blind spot, and stop. Do you notice the steering wheel is past the middle?
Yeah, yeah.
Put the car in drive. Signal left. And another thing is you can see the curb in front.
Yes.
That means it's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, one more hand over hand, and we're good. Speed up, loosen up. That's easy, yes?
Yep.
So let's do it again. We're going to pull over to the right at the first, the second tree actually, because there's a fire hydrant here. Mirror, signal, blind spot. Stop completely. Within 150 meters, any cars?
Nope.
No. Mirror, signal left, blind spot, roll and steer all the way left. All the way up. And a little bit more, 9 degrees. That's it. Put the car in reverse, signal to the right, scan around, roll and steer all the way right. And you're going to get ready to stop when the steering wheel passes the middle. And you can also see the curb in front.
Yep.
Yes? Put the car in drive, signal left, scan around. 1, 2, 3, hand over hand, and speed up, loosen up. That's it. So, wherever you want to park the car,